Hello! So for my AR final project, I decided to create an interactive poster. So I was looking through some poster inspirational designs and I was interested in statue and all these random layouts and lines and shapes. And so I started by bringing a statue image to Photoshop and I masked it out to separate the layer from the background, so I can create my own background of the poster. And I just play around with the gradients and just try to be more creative. And here I added some text interactive and some lines and shapes, and I always thought about the 3D elements that I will need to create in Dimension, so I try to keep it simple. And I added the word click so that it becomes an interactive poster, so the user will be clicking the poster, not just looking at the poster, and which will lead into an interactive AR environment. So this is the final poster, and I brought the poster into Dimension and I used it as a reference to create my 3D elements. So here I added the text interactive and try to scale it so that it's perfectly matched with my poster design, and added some shape layers. I try to get as accurate as possible, and sometimes I had to go back to Tinkercad to create some specific shapes that I had to create and adjust it. So yeah, I just create a whole bunch of random shapes and then add it to the poster layout. Make sure it's accurate enough. And again, I had to come back and forth to Tinkercad to create this special shape. And this was it for the 3D modeling in Dimension, and I had to find a Venus statue 3D model. And here I found a great one, so I imported into Dimension and make sure to place it right. And here I added some shades to give some materials. I just played around which one will look nicer. And I also rendered it out to see how it will actually look. And after I rendered out, I brought it to Aero, and then I actually tested out to see how it will look in AR environment. And this is how it looked. So I started building it inside the Aero, and I just added some animations to it, like the move and scale and bounce. And here I made sure that they're infinite, and I made sure I watch preview and also get a preview of AR environment. I just keep going back and forth with double checking how it will look in AR environment, and I pretty much liked how it looked here. So after just looking through this, I went back to fix what I need to adjust and stuff, and I added more animations, and here was the final preview of my final project in Aero. And this is the final video of my AR final project. So once you click the poster, all this 3D elements pop out, and there's some movements and animation motions to make it more interactive. And overall, I think I liked how it turned out. It was pretty interesting to create all these 3D elements, well, except for the Venus statue, but it was very fun creating this final AR project, and I think I like it. And I hope you like it. So here's some details. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my final presentation.